What is up, guys? JT Tapias with the Empty Your Bucket Nutrition Plan, and today I'm coming at you with some myths. That's right, my profession, I probably get some of the most random questions around nutrition, and the truth is the vast majority of the things that people ask me are myths, right? And so what I want to do here is debunk some of those myths. I've picked the top 3 nutrition myths for 2023. Myth number 1 is carbs make us fat. Guys, if I had a penny for each time people ask me this question, I would be a gazillionaire by now. Carbohydrates essentially are needed. And so specifically when consumed in moderation, they do not cause weight gain, okay? I want you to record that in your brain, please. Carbs they directly do not cause weight gain, okay? You can do them in moderation. Over the years, several diets, you guys already know the names, have restricted carbs to varying degrees, creating all types of misconceptions about their effects on the body, making people fearful of carbohydrates. Carbs are one of the main 3 macronutrients essential for the body to function. They can be categorized into sugars, starches, dietary fibers. Most foods contain a mix of all 3 types of carbs along with protein and fats. Carbohydrates are broken down into monosaccharides, absorbed and then used as essential energy for the body. Insulin, on the other hand, regulates the use of glucose, and excess glucose is stored as glycogen in the liver. Only when the liver's glycogen storage capacity is exceeded does the body convert excess glucose to fat for long-term storage, which in many cases leads to people gaining weight. That's where that big misconception comes from. So carbohydrates should not be demonized, my friend. Carbs are not bad for you. You just need to know how to do them and when to do them and how much to do of them, right? And so overindulgence really is the challenge. That's the primary issue here that we're talking about. The best approach is to deplete your liver's glycogen storage for an extended period of time, maybe 6 to 8 weeks, and then maintain a low carbohydrate intake for maintenance. Very much like what we advise in the Empty Your Bucket Nutrition Plan through phase 1, 2, and 3. Myth number 2 is fruit is healthy or unhealthy. Some people have varying ideas around this, right? Is fruit healthy? Some people say it's unhealthy. Fruit is primarily is considered a source of carbohydrates, specifically simple carbohydrates. These carbs are easily broken down by the body into energy for glucose. They usually contain 1 to 2 sugar molecules and are found in items that are typically sweet, right? You already know which ones I'm talking about. Fruit contains a natural sugar that is called fructose. In addition to their sugar, the contents, fruit also is packed with vitamins, minerals, micronutrients required in small amounts. It also has phytochemicals and fiber, which, although not essential, can have a positive effect on health. Here's where fruit gets tricky for some trying to lose weight. Let's say a person is 30 pounds overweight. This indicates that their liver glycogen storage is at capacity, right? This means that they need to burn excess energy and maintain a caloric deficit in order to lose unwanted weight and decrease body fat percentages. Furthermore, anything that mimics the taste of sugar can create cravings for someone with a high sugar dependency. Therefore, I believe that certain fruits like bananas, apples, mangoes, oranges should be limited for a period, okay? Just a period, not always, just a period. In the Empty Your Bucket Nutrition Plan, we quickly, probably around week 6 or 8, we reintroduced dark pigmented fruit, which is metabolized slower than the aforementioned fruits. Moreover, I believe it's essential to reset people's reward pathways and neutralize their taste buds. In other words, reset the way things taste and the way our brain perceives reward. That is super important, and that's really what differentiates the Empty Your Bucket Nutrition Plan from the vast majority of programs out there. In this way, when we reintroduce these foods, they won't crave or enjoy them as much as they possibly enjoyed them before starting the program, right? And so this helps naturally regulate intake, which is really what we all want to do. Myth number 3, supplements don't work. While I agree that the supplement industry can be gimmicky and often makes exaggerated claims, many of these claims are unfounded, which is why the FDA does not pre-approve dietary supplements for safety, efficacy, or labeling before they're sold to the public, right? Vitamins, minerals, herbs, and other dietary supplements aren't FDA approved to treat or prevent disease. If a supplement claims to diagnose, treat, prevent, or cure disease, it's generally regulated as a drug. The FDA typically will review dietary supplements at pre-sale, but it mostly ensures that they're running by safety standards. Some of the manufactured labels out there can be a little gimmicky too. So if you're reading labels, then of course it can get really, really tricky, right? When it comes to all of these supplements. And so you want to stick to the basic ones. Because of this, a lot of people really have tried supplements and they've seen that they haven't worked, and all of a sudden they just put them aside and say these don't work, and I'm just gonna continue doing what I was doing before. They stopped taking their minerals, they stopped drinking their protein. Because of this, it's taken me almost 23 years to discern the most beneficial supplements out there. I'm a proponent of protein powders, whether whey or vegan, because they offer a convenient option for those on the go, right? If you're busy, then this is a great way to go about getting your nutrition, right? Getting proper nutrition. Multivitamins, for example, compensate for deficiencies in our diet due to modern farming and cooking methods. Additionally, I'm a fan of green powders, right? As many people struggle to incorporate enough vegetables into their diet. This is something that I'm constantly talking to my clients about. You gotta eat more veggies because you be satiated and you bring a nice dose of fiber. So in conclusion, it's not that supplements don't work, but they should complement a balanced macronutrient intake. It's not just about a quick fix, it's about a holistic approach throughout the day. Choose supplements that mimic real food and promote consistency and efficiency in your nutrition. Above all, I encourage you to do your own research and draw your conclusions. You'll know a strategy is worth pursuing if it yields positive results in your day-to-day. Guys, I know this is a lot. I know that I've probably, I've debunked some things. I've got you thinking about some things, but it's important that you do your own research, right? Don't take anything I say for granted, but go out there and actually read articles, right? Make sure that you're getting good, solid information, and then see what works best for you and go with that. And so once again, guys, I just want to conclude here that carbohydrates do not make us fat, right? There's no need to demonize carbohydrates. As long as you're bringing them in the right portions based on your goal, then you're gonna be fine, right? Fruits are healthy as long as you're consuming them, once again, in the right portions and depending on your goal. And then lastly, supplements. Supplements do work, but you want to choose those supplements that really mimic food, like protein powders, the green powder, a micronutrient, a multivitamin, right, to make up for those deficiencies in your diet. And these things can all work if you do it holistically, okay? I want to thank you for watching this video to the end. I hope you found it valuable, and more importantly, I hope you implement what you've learned. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. Hit the like button so that YouTube can recommend this video to more viewers. My name is JT Tapias with the Empty Your Bucket Nutrition Plan. If you enjoyed this video, you're absolutely gonna love this one here. I'll talk to you soon. Ciao, ciao.